Hello and welcome to this edition of SAC News on Thursday, September 18th. I'm Alexis Duran.
And I'm Brenda Ramirez. Glad you can be with us for our second show of the semester.
This past Friday night, Santa Ana arrests 75 people in citywide sweep of transients. Police made 75 arrests. Most were arrested for small crimes, 9 for felonies. Some critics question whether this is where local police should be spending their money and resources versus, say, federal immigration enforcement. Santa Ana Police of Life team conducts these sweeps across these key coordinations in Santa Ana. It says to improve public safety and connects individuals with services.
This coming Saturday, September 20th, you can join the Wilderness Club of Santa Ana for a guided hike through Saddleback Wilderness, an area in Orange County that is normally closed to the public. A naturalist from the Irvine Ranch Conservancy will lead the 2 to 4 mile trek. This free event is open to people ages 7 and up. Transportation is provided. All you have to do is meet at the Roosevelt Community Center in Santa Ana at 8 a.m. The hike should end around noon. For more information and to register, go to the Santa Ana Wilderness Club's website at tinyurl.com/WC Saddleback 25.
Downtown Santa Ana was the place to be for fun, food, and history this weekend.
The annual celebration is called Fiestas Patrias. Our Kiara Shawley took in all the festivities.
This weekend, the heart of Santa Ana lit up with vibrant colors, sound, and flavors of Mexican culture, as thousands gathered to celebrate Fiestas Patrias, a tribute to Mexico's independence and rich heritage. Live performances filled the air with energy, while the crowd sang along to iconic songs, a celebration not only of Mexican pride, but of community and shared identity here in Southern California. From the shaded bleachers along the parade route, families gather early to get the best view, waving flags, snapping photos, and soaking in every moment.
It feels like we're getting connected with our ancestors. We feel it in our blood. It feels nice to represent too and be here and not be ashamed to show the flag, you know.
And while tradition was front and center, creativity had its spotlight too.
Paquita la del Barrio es un ícono, es una cantante muy famosa en México que da alegría, da gusto tenerla. Es muy querida la señora Paquita la del Barrio, por eso es por lo que estoy aquí, personificándola para traer un poquito del estado de Veracruz aquí a los Estados Unidos en Santa Ana.
For many families, Fiestas Patrias is more than just a party. It's a reminder of where they come from.
Transmitiendo desde Santa Ana, soy Kiara Shali, SAC News. ¡Viva México!
Orange County is working on new ways to help immigrants who are facing deportation. Years ago, the city of Santa Ana started a special fund to help pay for lawyers. Now, Costa Mesa might start a similar program. County Supervisor Vicente Sarmiento and some local groups are starting a new fund called the OC Liberty Fund. It has $1.5 million to help immigrant families get legal help. Sarmiento says having a lawyer can really help immigrants fight in court. He also said that officers are waiting outside some courts to arrest people quickly after their cases are done. He believes these programs are important to make sure immigrants receive due process.
The city of Costa Mesa is offering a free community e-bike skill course on Saturday, September 27th at T. Winkle Middle School. The event runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and is open to students of the Newport Mesa Unified School District. Participants will learn essential e-bike safety skills, including proper operation, maintenance tips, and rules of the road. Free helmets and bike tune-ups will be available while supplies last, aiming to encourage safe riding habits amongst young cyclists. This initiative will be part of Costa Mesa's commitment to promoting sustainable transportation and improving the community safety. T. Winkle Middle School is located at 3224 California Street in Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa native Laura Lee Urex made her first court appearance on September 9th. Urex and her dog Maya Jean made national headlines when Urex disclosed that she'd registered her dog to vote and she had actually cast a ballot in the 21-21 gubernatorial recall election. UX is charged with 5 felonies and faces up to 6 years in state prison. UX did not enter a plea last week. Her lawyer says she registered a dog as a Republican, by the way, to expose flaws in the system and that she self-reported the matter. The Orange County District Attorney's Office is investigating, and some members of the Board of Supervisors are urging a probe of voter rolls.
Hold on to your wallets. Councilmember Natalie Rubalcava proposed on Tuesday that the city of Anaheim should explore the idea of an entertainment tax on tickets and parking due to a $60 million budget deficit. The tax will help fund affordable housing, parking, and community programs. One idea for alleviating the tax are adding it to the ticket prices. The proposal needs approval from 5 out of the 7 council members of Anaheim to make it onto the November ballot.
A carnival celebrating Taiwanese culture is taking over downtown Anaheim this weekend. From Friday, September 19th to Sunday, September 21st, the Garden Walk will be transformed into an area filled with Taiwanese flair. Families can enjoy Taiwanese street foods, bubble tea, and festival snacks. There will also be games, giveaways, photo ops, and live entertainment. Admission is free for this family event filled with Taiwanese treats, culture, and community.
This weekend at the St. John Paul, the second Polish Center in Yorba Linda will host the 46th annual Polish Harvest Festival known as the Dashikini. The festival is a cherished Polish tradition. It brings the community together to celebrate Polish heritage with live folk music, traditional dances, authentic cuisine, and liturgical celebrations, all in a family-friendly atmosphere. The event takes place at 3999 Rose Drive in Yorba Linda, California, Saturday noon to 10 p.m. and Sunday 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, visit polishcenter.org.
Promoters are calling the event Foods of Garden Grove live. It's a week from Friday, September 26th at Village Green Park at Main Street, Garden Grove from 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. There will be a handful of events to experience, such as food tasting from many restaurants and a brand new event called the Glow Zone, where you'll be able to play oversized LED lawn games and glow games and also be able to create black light crafts. There will also be a free concert featuring band Noda. About the many events at Foods of Garden Grove live by going to ggcity.org/foodsofgardengrove/live.
Santa Ana residents got an early taste of fall this weekend at the El Salvador Community Park.
What? I don't have that page.
The Autumn Harvest Festival workshop brought families together with food, crafts, and lots of apples.
I thought we cut that.
Yeah. The event was the annual Autumn Harvest. The workshop highlights the season's traditions from apples and their peak to the story of Johnny Appleseed and his impact. Families learned about apple nutrition, tried their hands on crafts, and even watched a live apple pressing demonstration. Organizers say the event is a fun way to bring the community together while teaching about food, history, healthy living, and help residents explore the richness of garden fresh produce.
I didn't realize.
When we come back from the break, we have the latest in SAC sports.
And SAC students weigh in on a weighty issue, the Utah campus shooting of Charlie Kirk.
We'll be right back.
You're watching SAC News.
My name is Kevin. I'm a military veteran returning to school, and I'm a student at Santa Ana College. I went to an art school in Los Angeles for 2 years. I realized things were getting pricey and expensive. I was tired of hearing my parents talk about the financial issues we have. At the same time, I also had a desire ever since I was a little kid to join the military. So I enlisted in the United States Air Force for 4.5 years, and immediately at the same time I got out of the military, I got hired at Disney. I chose online classes because I'm able to have time management with my priorities outside of school and also with school. I'm able to control my life. My advice for a student thinking about taking online classes is you got to be on top of your game. You have to make sure you have time to do your online classes. It might be easy to forget that you have homework due and quizzes to take. So you just definitely got to be on top of it. I would say online classes are just the same type of difficulty as face-to-face class. Do the coursework, read the chapters, take the quiz. You still have deadlines just like actual classes. It's been a year and I'm able to speed up the process where I'm going to be getting my associate's degree this December and will be transferring for spring. So online classes definitely helps me reach my end goal faster.
I am Fatima Garrido, and it's time for a look at what's happening in sports. Your SAC Dons football team played in a high-scoring game this Saturday night against East Los Angeles at Santa Ana Stadium. The game got off to a slow start with a scoreless first quarter. Then East LA Huskies struck for the first touchdown of the game about the 8-minute mark. Logan E.B. Net throwing his first of 4 touchdown passes. This one to Cameron Jones. Dons stormed back after 3 Diego Hernandez field goals. Santa Ana took the lead early in the third quarter on a 10-yard touchdown. Run by running back Brandon Guy. East LA took the lead back for good on a 57-yard touchdown pass. E.B. Net to Damari Taylor and put the game away when Bernardo Blanco ran it from 4 yards out with 1 minute and 45 seconds left in the game. Dons made it close in the last minute. Justin Gill throwing his second touchdown pass of the game. This one to Damon Gomez. Close, but not enough for your Dons. Santa Ana falls to East LA by the score of 35-30. The Dons get back on the road this Saturday to Santa Maria to play Allen Hancock at 2 p.m. The winless Santa Ana College men's soccer team took on 4-1 San Bernardino Valley and Santa Ana College on Tuesday. Rough contest, 2 different players from each team got yellow cards during the 90-minute match. Santa Ana College goalkeeper Carlos Valentin saved 9 shots out of 12 attempts, while Isaiah Cornejo, goalkeeper of San Bernardino Valley, saved 2 shots out of 5 attempts. The final score was a tie, San Bernardino Valley 3, Santa Ana College 3. The game lasted 2 hours with 50 people in attendance and nearly 400 fans watching the game on the Santa Ana College Athletes YouTube page. The tie moves the Dons' record to 0 wins and 4 losses and 2 draws. SAC women's soccer continued their preseason last Friday against LA Harbor. The Dons and the Hawks went back and forth throughout both halves. SAC goalkeeper Samantha Hernandez saved the 4 shots on target from the Hawks, keeping the game scoreless. That's how it ended, SAC and LA Harbor in a 0-0 tie. The Dons next went on the road to Compton in search of their first win of the preseason. SAC had a tough start to the match as Compton scored in the first 15 minutes. The Dons later tied the game, ending the match 1-1. The Dons will continue to search for their first win of the 2025 preseason this Friday at home against Palmar College at 2 p.m. Santa Ana College has hired a new head coach to run its men's track program. Demetrius Wilson comes over from nearby Rosary High School. Wilson had accomplished a lot of things in his coaching career, including 77 national championships and 119 national All-Americans. Demetrius Wilson, who coached as a head coach with the Black Lightning Track Club and as an assistant with Rosary High School. Wilson takes over the head coaching position from John Peoples Jr. Don's track and field needs to regroup for this upcoming season. Last 2 seasons have seen some individual accomplishments but a spotty team record. Wilson said he expects the track team to improve and he expects to win. SAC's women's volleyball team enjoyed a good weekend, winning their matches against West Los Angeles on Friday and beating the Chaffey Panthers on Monday. The Dons won both matches on the road, sweeping all 3 sets in both and showcasing dominance early in the season, getting in a groove before conference play begins. And conference play began with Wednesday's loss against Riverside, where your Dons came up short 3-0, dropping their record to 4-6 on the young season. The Dons played their second conference game on Friday, September 19 at home against Orange Coast College at 6 p.m. Head out and show support for your SAC's women's volleyball team. I am Fatima Garita, and those are some of the games that your Dons are playing.
It's time for the question of the week. Our reporter, Anthony Duran, is back on main campus talking to his fellow Dons. Tough topic this week. Here's Anthony.
Hi Dons, it's time for the question of the week, which is, how do people feel about the activist Charlie Kirk, who died during one of his gun activism events in Utah? Let's find out.
I don't feel like it's justifiable because he just had his own opinions, and for that to happen to him, it's not like right.
So I'm really devastated about it. No matter where you stand and what you believe in, I do believe that we have the freedom to say what we believe. And as much as I don't agree with what he always says, I think that we have that right. And it should never be okay to murder someone that you don't agree with, because that's not okay. And even though you don't agree with what somebody believes in, you have that right to listen to them and not agree with them. So yeah, I was devastated just because it is a life.
Oh, I think that it's kind of messed up that they killed him for his beliefs. Even though I didn't really agree with him, I don't think no one should die for expressing themselves. And about the shooter, I think it's kind of crazy how they haven't even caught him yet, even though it's been a day already.
And that's it for this question of the week. Short but impactful. My name is Anthony Marcus Duran. SAC News.
Santa Ana College Foundation and Santa Ana College Scholarship Program announced new scholarship opportunities with the focus in making it easier for SAC scholars to receive aid. Workshops and application clinics will also be featured alongside the scholarship opportunities. Workshops will be either in person at the Learning Center, room D307, or through a virtual meeting. Workshops have already begun and will be running through December. Applications for scholarship programs have also begun. You can start your search for grants and scholarships at the Santa Ana College Foundation website. The address is give2sac.org.
And now, here's our weekly weather. We start on Friday at 88 degrees with some clouds out to provide some shade. Saturday lifts to 83 degrees with the sun shining everywhere. Before the clouds on Sunday, and temps drop to 78 degrees before the sun comes down back on Monday and stay until Wednesday. Monday we go back up to 83 degrees, then drop back down to 80 by Wednesday, then clouds come back on Thursday. That's it for this edition of SAC News.
Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel. Oh.